Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I've got Game of Thrones tarot on the table, so you know this is going to be something about a struggle within the royal family. Now, I did a reading, Is Catherine safe? And I had a lot of people ask, well, what would she be running from? Like, of course she's safe. And I did a previous reading, and David also told me, isn't that funny? He used to be a king, and now I call him David, with your auto writing, that there's great danger. And so I want to find out, let's ask the cards, is the danger coming from within the palace or from outside of the palace? So I'm going to do a tarot challenge. We're going to put within the palace on the top, and we're going to put outside the palace on the bottom. And upright positive, reversals negative. And this is danger for the whole royal family. I did a reading that maintained there's a spy, a leak within the palace. And even the Duke of Windsor said there's a traitor, treason. So would that be coming outside of the palace? Let's find out. Let's get this once and for all. What is the danger coming in towards the royal family? Is it from within the palace, or is it from without the palace? And this could be actual physical danger. This could be spying. This could be black magic. This could be spelling. Let's find out. Is it from outside of the palace or from within the palace? On top will be from within the palace. On the bottom will be from without or outside of the palace. Upright positive, reversals negative. This is a real Game of Thrones here going on right before our eyes. Is this predictive programming? Is the danger to the royal family coming from within the palace or coming from without the palace? And if you think this is really far-fetched, you have to remember, even Queen Elizabeth had challenges from the king of the king that abdicated, the Duke of Windsor. There was a real threat that he was trying to come back after his brother passed away and Elizabeth became queen. There was some maneuvering there. So this isn't that far-fetched. This really isn't that far-fetched that there's danger. I mean, why do they have all the guards? Why do they have the best security in the world? But the enemy within can be the worst enemy to defeat. What popped out here? Ace of Coins in reverse. Cards are ready. Remember, up on top is within the palace. On the bottom is outside of the palace. So within the palace would be workers, even some military. Military have been known to spill secrets. The Empress on the top, well, that's within the palace. That's the Queen. The Moon on the bottom. Eight of Cups in reverse. Page of Coins upright. Wheel of Fortune upright. King of Coins upright. Nine of Swords upright. Five of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Queen of Coins in reverse. The World in reverse. Death in reverse. And I've got these are huge, so let me make this a little bit bigger and slide these over because we need to do 7, remember? Whenever you're doing a challenge, it should be an odd number. Be 5 or 7. I wouldn't do more than 7. Ooh, the High Priestess in reverse. And the 5 of Spears in reverse. So up on top, 1, 2, 3. 3 upright on the bottom, 1, 2. What's the underlying? Ace of Swords. You know what? this Nine of Swords here really stands out to me. There's always anxiety within the palace that somebody is exposing secrets. The High Priestess here in reverse to the Empress. I think the Queen was particularly paranoid about it. Right? We have the Empress, the Nine of Swords, and the High Priestess. This would be about secrets coming out. It almost feels like her interesting the world, and this looks like the UK in reverse. It almost feels like she strongly relied on her intuition, who she could trust or who she couldn't trust, but yet she was still anxious about secrets being leaked. So maybe she was in full control of who she could trust. Maybe it was other family members that were around her that weren't quite as astute with their intuition, who they could trust. Let's see who's on the outside here. Look at this death in reverse of the Queen of Coins. Look at that, because my death card in reverse is death. Look at that. Enemies from the outside. The Five of Cups. King of Coins here. I think she really relied on somebody who was absolutely in control. Now that wouldn't be Prince Philip. He was King of Swords. I'm trying to think, because here's the King and here's the Queen. So of both, with the Five of Cups in reverse. So is this her equerry? Is this Major Johnny Thompson? So I think when the threat's coming from the outside, and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking the Queen did get a lot of death threats. A lot of death threats here, the Five of Spears. So at least 5 significant death threats against the Queen. At least 5. But she had full trust, even with the moon here in reverse. That's the truth. She had full trust in her equerry, that whatever he told her, she believed and had absolute, without a shadow of a doubt, right? The moon here in reverse, and could live her life being, let's just say she was more free. She had more freedom from outside threats than she did from within. This Empress, this Priestess in reverse. And then, and especially with the sword here, truths coming out, truths being released. Yeah, because here with the Eight of Cups, like she was, I don't want to say stuck, but she was stuck being the queen. Interesting that it reverted back to her, and it's definitely back to her with the Queen of Coins here and the Empress. As I've said before, we do not have an Empress right now. Camilla is not an Empress. She's not the mother of the next heir. If Diana was still around and still married, she would be the Empress. Next Empress we're going to have is Catherine, because she'll be the queen of the next heir. Camilla, this is not Camilla. Camilla would show up as the Queen of Cups. So it's interesting that in the last auto writing I did, it said once the Queen passed, a lot of the security in the agreements passed. So it's interesting that she is showing up here. So she was always a little bit paranoid she was more paranoid about secrets coming from within than any kind of threats coming from the outside, because her King of Coins here, it made sure she trusted that person wholeheartedly, without a doubt. She trusted her security 100%. And even if she would get a death threat, she would still carry on life as if it didn't happen, because she knew she was protected from the outside. She didn't quite have that same confidence of the secrets being withheld from the inside, the secrets getting out into the world and not in her control. And those secrets were, that was, getting a new employee was like rolling the wheel of fortune. She did a good job. She relied on her intuition a lot for people who were close to her. But I think there was a bit of worrying about the other family members and who was close to them. I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm getting Andrew. Probably because it's Ace of Swords here, and the truth getting out. Yeah. So I guess now we have to ask, has the security, the wall that the queen built up, I just find that fascinating that she's been gone 18 months and it's still, she was more paranoid. Maybe she's trying to show us that she had right to be paranoid about that. Maybe she's trying to send a message to the other family members. Trust the military around you that protect you from the outside more so than who is on the inside. Maybe this is a message to them that secrets are being let out. And I just mentioned Catherine, that secrets are being let out about Catherine. Wow, isn't that interesting? So thank you, Queen. Let's try the same thing, but applied to today's royals. Today's royals, are they in danger from inside the palace or outside the palace? Since Queen Elizabeth passed away, has the security changed? Has the danger changed? Has the direction of where the danger came from, is coming from, changed? And look what card fell out. Death, since her death. So this is echoing that writing, that auto writing I did. Since the death of the Queen, the current royals, upright positive, reversals negative, do they have more to be worried about from within, danger from within the palace, or danger from without the palace, from outside of the palace? From within the palace, upright positive, reversals negative. Since the Queen has passed away. Oh, interesting, double cut. Oh my God, the Emperor shows up again. Two of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups upright, Nine of Spears, the Hierophant, there's the royal family, the palace, the Star in reverse, Justice upright, Ace of Spears upright, Queen of Coins in reverse, the Devil, Page of Spears, Ten of Coins in reverse. Wow. Nine of Swords upright. Temperance in reverse. The Devil. What's the underlying? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Again, she's shown up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from within the palace. 1, 2, 3 from without. Oh my God. So I think the Queen wanted to show us while she was Queen, she had no worries about threats coming from the outside. And she had some moments about worrying about truths being leaked on the inside. But now there is somebody within the firm who is really happy to pass some information around. Now, are we talking about Catherine? Because she is the Queen of Coins, and she will be the next Empress. So is somebody trying to hurt her? And here's the Ace of Cups. It might be somebody very, very close to her. Now, the Justice card, stick with me, who's a Libra, is Sarah. And yet the Queen trusted Sarah, gave her the dogs. Look at what's on the outside here. So, okay, the Two of Cups in reverse, with the Spear and the Temperance in reverse. I think this is the two that left. The two that left, because we have the Ten of Coins in reverse, Nine of Spears. So that would be the Nine of Wands embattled, the Star in reverse. So I'm thinking that this is they wanted to forge a new creative path. Of course, who shows up as the devil, who is now outcast from the family and is acting very underhandedly, the Temperance in reverse, trying to disrupt the peace. I think this bottom one here is telling us it is with this Two of Cups in reverse. It's the two that left. And the cards are saying, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? They are a pain in the butt. Absolutely a pain in the butt. They can't let go of what happened to Diana. The Star card in reverse, as I've said, is Diana. They are outside of the family. They're quite embattled. What they do is so underhanded, so vulgar, so to not create peace. And this Ace of Spears are always trying to create something new, to create some kind of drama, to create some kind of disruption. So this is the only outside that they have right now. I was looking for things like the Knight of Swords would be attacks, etc., etc. We're not getting that. It's coming from somebody within the family who is now no longer in the family. And who do we always call the devil? But yet they want to be chained to the family, into the racist family. They want to make sure that they're part of the racist family. Yeah, I keep getting Nine of Wands for them too, embattled. And so that's where the biggest outside threat right now is those two. And are they really a threat? The biggest threat is coming from within the palace. And it's interesting that Catherine showed up here, but we don't have William or Charles or anybody else. This Justice is are they could be Sarah, but it also could be interesting. This is a male on here, so that's why I don't know if it is Sarah. I did do a reading a year ago before she was diagnosed with all her cancer, and cancer doesn't excuse your bad behavior. I just want to point that out. And it did show the leak to Lady C was Sarah. And she's been caught selling secrets before, or access to the royal family before. So that's why I'm getting Sarah access to the royal family. And, somebody close. It's somebody very, very close to Catherine, who is spilling the beans here. Page of Spears is news that grows. And look at the news about the photo. Look at how that is just exploded. It's like mental, absolutely mental, what's happened over a goofy picture. Like the same thing didn't happen when the one Christmas photo from 2019 was proven to be a Photoshop. It was just quietly put away. So why is this one exploded? And as I've explained with the Page of Wands, that wand goes on the ground and then grows roots and then grows into a big tree. And it's news that grows and grows and grows. So that would be news of a baby. That's something great. News of an opening of a business, something that lasts a very long time. So there's some kind of news here that is going to grow for a very long time, but it's creating a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety for the royal family, and for Catherine. For Catherine, it's directly mirrored here for Catherine. It's interesting, this Ace of Cups and this Page of Spheres, and we just had yesterday a big article about how William and Catherine are so upset about the rumors about their marriage and whatnot. So I think we might see some more news here about how their marriage is actually growing. And I even got that one reading that their marriage is actually stronger because of this. And then there was that article in the paper saying they're distraught, and I think something like that has brought them together. That could be the justice as well. Also, this tells me whoever it is will be caught and will be dealt with. But in the meantime, there's a lot of worry within the royal family. I think the wheel's going to turn again for them. The Wheel of Fortune upright. I think the wheel is going to turn again for them. But yeah, so there's no Taliban or anti-monarchist or anybody like that on the outside trying. And interesting that one car rammed into Buckingham Palace, but there's no direct threat on any of the lives of the royal family. Where it's coming from is within the palace walls. Let's see if the cards will give us some clues. Who do they need to be most concerned about? Who do they need to be most concerned about within the palace walls? Who do they need to be most concerned about? It's interesting how that echoes Queen Elizabeth message that you don't have to worry about people on the outside. It's the enemy within. It's almost like she was giving like a message. And then the second reading confirmed. So let's see. Can you give us? I'm only going to draw 5 cards and see if it'll give us some idea. Who are the most people within the palace walls that they need to be? Who's spilling the secrets? Who's creating a dangerous situation for them within the palace walls? Within the palace walls. So now we know why Catherine is being hidden and the palace doesn't know where she is. It's for her own safety. 4 of coins, 3 of spears, 4 of cups, justice again, Page of swords, who's on the internet, 9 of coins, and the moon. All right. Justice showed up in the middle again. So it's somebody who is on the internet. And who's my 9 of coins card? Who's the female that attacks other females on the internet? Are they considered part of the palace, though? Yeah, look, 3 of spears. There's people who left overseas. 4 of coins, 4 of cups. Four of Coins, Justice, the Moon. You know what I'm getting? The Fab Four. I'm getting that it's somebody who is active on the internet. The Page of Swords is the Page of Words, is my troll account, who creates social media frenzy. Definitely a female. Somebody who's running out of money, somebody who hasn't been very successful, and it's an illusion. They are an illusion that they are a close member of the family. So I think it's somebody who's close, because Four of Coins is somebody who you hold dear, something that you hold close to the chest, is spilling secrets across the seas. See, here they are offering tidbits to somebody who is over the seas, across the seas. They left and you're waiting for them to come back. Who is? I don't know why I'm getting, again, who's the Libra? I don't think we have any male Libras. It also could be a lawyer that's close to the family, who then spills the information out to somebody who puts it on the internet. But it's all under an illusion, so you'll never guess who it is. So it could be somebody who talks to a lawyer. And right, Justice. Usually lawyers, though, are the King of Swords. I think with the Justice card here and on each side, I think it's coming from one and then transferring over. Somebody is definitely providing secrets. Here's a secret, here's a secret, here's a secret. It's somebody very close. Maybe it is somebody to do with accounting or money. I can't see it actually being one of the lawyers. They would lose their license. They would lose everything. And besides, I'm sure they're handsomely paid enough. With 434, I'm getting that it's not somebody really high up. Like, we're not getting a king or a queen. We're getting somebody who's very actively a troll on the internet. At least that's what my sources are telling me. And it's an illusion that they're successful. Well, it even looks like a troll, eh? Somebody who wears a mask. But this is the social media. Somebody who has access to social media. This also is just somebody on Instagram showing off how much money they have, their pets, their yard, their house. I don't know, who could that be? What's the underlying? Temperance. Temperance. Is it something that they post in the paper? And I've read on that before, that they use the media to expose secrets. So maybe, interesting, we don't have a writer here. Like, this is the only one we have, is social media troll. I was looking even for the Knight of Swords, which is would be like a media, a journalist. We don't have that. It's somebody who goes back and forth from being buddy with the royal family and being buddy with the troll. Somebody's who's close. That's about all I've got. That's about all I've got. So at least we know it's nobody. It's not a senior royal, because that would have been kings and queens would have shown up. And even kings. I was looking for a king of wands. That would have been somebody in their security detail. We didn't get that. We didn't get any of that at all. At all. If anything, we got somebody who is over the sea. I don't know who that could be. Do you? Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your likes and your shares. I sure appreciate you. Take good care. See you online. Bye for now.